know the light will pass and the dark will fall.
Yo, alright guys, how is it going? My name is Alex and today welcome to a brand new series on my channel which is going to be called Sunday Squad Builder. Now as you can guess, it's going to be every Sunday, once a week, and hopefully it will be ranging from cheap teams to quite expensive teams. And at the moment we're going to be starting off with a cheap team for you guys, and I just want to let you know it is very overpowered. I found it a very strong team. All round, I found it very solid. So we're going to be doing these sort of teams for the next few weeks, obviously because FIFA's just came out. We want you guys to get used to overpowered teams really, and actually like to see if you can actually get many wins with them. But obviously moving on into the squad builder, the goalkeeper which we do had was Rui Patrice. I think I don't have to say his name, apologies for that. He was very solid for me. He managed to make a lot of saves, and really he was just a cat in goal, and he did keep them from scoring quite a lot. Found him to be very solid. But moving on to the right back, Danilo, he was decent. I don't think he was anything great. He didn't do too much, to be honest. I thought he was okay. He just did the job. He put his tackles in, and he definitely stopped them from getting down the right back position, I suppose. But he was alright. And then moving on to the right centre back, Reyes, he was very solid. I mean, he was good at both ends of the pitch. He would be there. Obviously, crosses are very strong this year. He was there to get the ball away from the crosses, which I found to be very useful. But moving on to his attacking bit with his headers, he is very good at heading as well. In the 90th minute there, he gets that winner. But moving on to the left centre back, we have Rojo. Again, he was mediocre, decent pace on him. He's alright. I mean, the coins you're paying for these two centre backs just is very cheap. I mean, they like cost a few hundred coins. I think it's like 400, 500 for each of them, and that is just an absolute bargain because they are quality players in my opinion. But moving on to Alexandro, again, he was like Danilo. He just did the job. He didn't do anything amazing. He was mediocre, and at the end of the day, you know, you're paying a fair, like, I think it was like 1,000 coins you paid for him. He was alright. He wasn't great, but he did the job. Mediocre again, like Danilo. But Gonzalez, the left centre mid, he really didn't do much, to be honest. I didn't really notice him at all. As you can see, we managed to just get one pass with him, and that was it. I just couldn't get anything with him. He didn't do anything, which is a bit of a letdown. But Fernando, the centre defensive mid, who we have in the team, was very strong. He was actually very strong. He just played the passes. He even got forward every now and then, but he could pick a pass out absolutely beautiful. And he could also put a cross in, which was quite nice to see. But at the end of the day, he did do the defensive jobs very well, putting his foot in and stopping them from getting through to the centre backs. But moving on to the right centre mid position, we do have Perez. He was very solid. He was very solid. And he needs only a few hundred coins again. For the coins you're paying for him, he was just unbelievable. I mean, he's got a decent strike on him. He could pass the ball very well. And when he gets through one-on-one, he would put it into the back of the net. So for the coins that you pay for him, you know, he's fairly good, decent player, and quite cheap as well, which is good stuff indeed. But moving on to Labiad, who was our centre attacking mid for this team, he was a decent player. The only thing I found quite bad with him was he was very weak. You know, if anyone's around him, he's going to lose the ball. But if you can keep them away, you've got a good chance like there. You've got a good chance of scoring and making a clinical pass, which would be good. But Rodrigo was very overpowered on FIFA 13, and he's very good on this game as well. He played about 16 games for me and scored 14 goals, which is decent enough. He did a good job, and literally one-on-one he's going to finish it 9 times out of 10. Very good striker. I found him all round to be good, and a header like that is just absolutely ecstatic. A beautiful header. And yeah, I found him very good striker. I mean, especially that he was partnered up with Jackson Martinez. He seemed to be very well together. They just seem to pass to each other, know exactly how they want to play it, and then make the runs for each other. But moving on to Jackson Martinez, he got more goals than Rodrigo, but I'd say they're about even. They were very good together. Good strength on both of them, but Martinez was definitely very clinical in the air. The way he can just jump up and just head it into the back of the net for me was just, he was a very good striker, and I actually enjoyed playing with this team a lot. I definitely suggest you guys to go and pick it up. It costs around 15,000 coins, which is quite cheap, to be fair to say, for the start of FIFA. Obviously, no, especially with how overpowered it is, you can definitely get it for like a second team or something like that. But we're coming up to the end of the video now. I just want to apologise for my bad voice again. I'm still feeling quite ill, so hopefully this will go over the next few videos. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, then please do let me know by leaving a like. 30 likes would be absolutely great. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and the next squad build will be next Sunday. Cheers for watching, and I shall see you guys later.
I know the light will pass.